On June 12, 2025, tragedy struck over the skies of Ahmedabad. Air India Flight 171, a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner bound for London Gatwick, crashed into a residential hostel near the airport. Of the 242 people on board, 241 tragically died, along with more than 30 individuals on the ground. Over 270 lives lost in an instant. A nation mourns. But how does one of the most advanced passenger jets in the world fail so quickly after departure? Let's take a closer look at what we know so far. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner is not just any jet. It is built from carbon fiber composites, designed for fuel efficiency and safety. With over 1,100 Dreamliners in service globally, this was the first fatal crash in the aircraft's 14-year history. Flight 171 took off from runway 23 at Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport at 1:38 p.m. local time. Video footage shows the aircraft struggling to gain height, climbing only to about 625 feet before plummeting into a densely populated area. Eyewitnesses report a fireball and thick black smoke. The aircraft had struck the BJ Medical College hostel. A mayday was issued, but contact was lost shortly afterward. Incredibly, one man survived. Vishwash Kumar Ramesh, seated in 11A, escaped through an emergency exit with injuries. His brother, tragically, was among those who lost their lives. Vishwash is now the sole voice of those final moments inside the cabin. Within 28 hours, both the flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder were recovered from the rooftop of the building. This black box data will be crucial in understanding the final seconds of the flight, the aircraft's configuration, and cockpit communications. India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau is leading the investigation. They are being joined by teams from Boeing, GE Aerospace, the FAA, the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board, and the UK's ARIB. A multinational team is now working to uncover the truth. Initial speculation has raised a range of questions. Was there a dual-engine thrust loss? Could the landing gear and wing flaps have failed due to a hydraulic issue? Was there a bird strike or miscalculated takeoff performance? Could recent refurbishment work have played a role? Or was it a tragic case of human error during high workload and low altitude? As a precaution, India's Aviation Authority has ordered a safety audit of Air India's 787 fleet. It is a standard move, but a necessary one. Right now, no theory has been confirmed. The Boeing 787 has a reputation for safety and performance. But this tragedy reminds us that even the most trusted machines must be treated with vigilance. Aviation is safe, statistically far safer than most other forms of travel, but safety is never final. It must be re-earned after every incident. We mourn every life lost. We honor the crew and passengers, and we look to investigators for clarity, for answers, and for accountability. Because each answer strengthens the system. What really happened inside that cockpit? Why did a trusted aircraft lose altitude so suddenly? And could this have been prevented? The deeper we look, the more the picture begins to shift. For every grieving family, for every passenger who boards a flight tomorrow, the truth isn't just important, it's urgent. As the pieces come together, one thing becomes clear. This wasn't just a single point of failure, it was a chain of events that now exposes how fragile safety can be when timing, systems, and human judgment collide.